Hey, what is going on, everybody? It is your boy Smokestars here, and today we are going to be jumping into another World of Tanks review featuring the Tier 10 UK Super Conqueror. Now, we will also respectively be comparing it to the Chieftain and the FV215B, the other two British Tier 10 heavies. Personally, I have them all. I enjoy them all. I really like the British heavy line as well as the medium line. We will be comparing the three to kind of show you some weak points, armor readouts, all the fun stats and stuff like that. We'll be showing you some gameplay of the Super Conqueror here, and if we have time, maybe some bonus rounds with the Chieftain 215B. Now, my opinion, I had 215B first. Then when the Chieftain came, I was excited for that. Got that. Super Conch, got that. If I had to pick one, I would probably give it to the Chieftain just for the DPM factor, and I know the cupola is kind of cheap to be able to hit. I feel they've nerfed and buffed and nerfed and buffed it a few times, but who knows where it's really at now. And you just can't beat that gun, that DPM. It's nasty, and the AP rounds with it as well. But not to take away from the other two, and I do enjoy the Super Conqueror. So without delaying it any further, let's jump over to the stats of these three tanks here. So, not what I wanted to do here. I'll show you that in a second. Here are the three tanks we have. The Super Conch, Chieftain, 215B. Obviously in DPM range, the Chieftain takes the cake, right? These two, 215, Super Conch, about the same. Penetration, the same. Chieftain's pen is obviously way better. Damage across the board, that's what you're going to get. The rate of fire, obviously, again, the Chieftain's gun is going to crush these two. Not to take away from, the DPM of the 15B or the Conqueror. Hey, they're still fast shooting heavies for what they are. The Chieftain just is a beast. Reload time, again, Chieftain's gun. Nothing really too different between the 215 and the Super Conqueror at the moment. Shell velocity, again, man, give it to the Chieftain. 1372, by far crushing the other two here. Max range, all about the same. And the ammo capacity, obviously Chieftain again, 64, 215B, 35, and with the ammo capacity being 40 with the Super Conch, it's not bad. And I'm going to say this only for the fact that when you look at the Hesh rounds on the flathead Hesh rounds on the Super Conqueror, they're not bad. They're really good, and I don't feel a lot of people use them as much as they probably should in certain situations. But just give that a thought. Check that out. Throw a couple on. You got the space. It will surprise you. And where are we at? So potential damage, yada yada yada. Aim time, again, going to the Chieftain, and 215B right behind as a close second. Dispersion, Chieftain, and then, Traverse with the gun handling of the turret traverse goes to 215B, man. And anybody who's played a 215B and gets in a situation where there's a light, medium tank, and you know how to, use that tank, that enemy opponent, he's going to be surprised of how well you're able to spin around and actually get a shot on him there. Now, the forward speeds here, yeah, Chieftain's pretty good. Obviously, same with the 215 Super Conch. Reverse speed, Chieftain's got it. Engine power, the Chieftain's lacking in. You're about the same here, 950, 950. Chieftain's the lightest, but that goes because the body and the chassis on the Chieftain is pretty, not bad, but it's not good. Power to weight ratio, the Chieftain, 215B have it. Not that great for the Super Conqueror, unfortunately. Terrain, give it to the 215B down the board, and then the Chieftain. Mobility wise, the Super Conqueror is not that great compared to the other two tier 10 British heavies. Now, it does have its gem being its armor and hull and things of that extent, and also the side scraping ability opposed to the 215B and the Super Conqueror. Eliminate the Chieftain out of the equation. You're not going to side scrape with that. It's not a thing. And you can see here, obviously, hull armor, very bad. Now, to Between the 215 and the Super Conch, the hull is pretty awesome. Turret is excellent. 279 on the Super Conqueror, 8890, 6990. Chieftain, 250, 140, 30. 215B, you can see that there. Again, health, you got your max health pool with the 215B, and then the Super Conch as a close second. We're going to go down to miscellaneous, and we're not even going to get into that. Obviously, Chieftain's taking the cake on all that. Pretty much, though, other than DPM of the Chieftain and the turret armor, frontally at least, you know, it's a haul-down tank. It's a hill heavy. You have depression in the Chieftain. Use it. Support heavy. Play it like that, man. Almost as a medium heavy, whatever you want to call it. Your 215 and Super Conch are definitely going to be your frontline heavies out of the UK Tier 10 heavy line. And looking at the 215B here, so this would be a position where you're almost side scraping at. There's a chance there, obviously, you're going to pen. But this is going to be essentially, you're going to hope for, or I'm not giving it a straight line here. You're going to have a wall here, a building here. You're going to be side scraping. You're going to be tucked in the front of that wall on the side of the street, backing out, taking shots. So you want to only leave the most this area up exposed. Now, a lot of people don't know this about the 215B because they either don't know how to shoot, they don't know tanks, armor layouts, what have you. I usually see 100% chance. When you're side scraping, the 215B can be a monster, man, of a tank. But unfortunately, if veteran players, obviously, they know this spot, you're going to go through 100 times. 100%. Obviously, though, I mean, you know, you got your, 300 to almost 4 whatever range there. I mean, you're looking at 200-300 range armor layout, across the board. And again, this doesn't have bad frontal armor either. I mean, you definitely want to keep that lower plate exposed in any situation. Your frontal plate should bounce majority of stuff. Obviously here you don't want to get that too exposed frontally. Turret's great, but again, in the situation where you can double this armor readout, you're still going to have that weak point on this tier 10. And the cupola, well, again, if you can pen it, if you can pen that, then awesome. But it's a thin shot. Now to the Super Conqueror though, we don't have that on the Super Conqueror. It's nasty right there. That weak point in 215B when you're side scraping is non-existent on the Super Conqueror now. And obviously you have the spaced armor on the outside of this turret as well. And if you can angle that much somehow without exposing your lower and front plate there too much, it's kind of hard to determine how you would do that. Let me try and see if I can get a good angle for you. And I don't know if that's going to do any justice. Kind of opens that spot back up. At the most, maybe you can get it is around that 299 range. I mean, any more than that, you're going to get to 400 soon. So yeah, I mean, this is going to be definitely a great side scraping tank. And even frontally, again, protect that lower plate. 254 here. Play it on a hill. You don't have the best depression in this tank, I will grant you. But you can definitely brawl and side scrape in this tank. I enjoy all three. Obviously, mobility-wise, the Super Conqueror lacks behind the Chieftain, 215B. Gun handling, velocity, all that. I mean, DPM, the Chieftain takes the cake. Pick your poison. Get all three. It's up to you. You're going to enjoy the line. I guarantee it. Not guaranteeing that, though. So, well, Discord popped up. So we'll pop into here. Boom. Alright, now we're back. And we are going to dive into a match with the Super Conqueror here. And then we will get right back after this. Alright, welcome back. We're going to kick off a standard battle here in Arctic region. Nothing special. And we're going to try and utilize the environment to the best of our ability, using our armor and side scraping to our advantage if we can. Not to say we can't pull up and take shots, haul down in this tank. You definitely can, but you just want to watch where you go haul down at, because you might find yourself having to overexpose, because you don't have the greatest gun depression. Again, like I mentioned earlier in this tank. It's not the worst, but just keep that in mind. Be wary. Pick your shots on where you're going to hold down at. So yeah, let's kick this off. Put this in cruise control. Check the matchmaking. Not too tier 10 heavy. Some 9s and 8s. Good bit of 8s actually. So that's fun. Always fun to slap around some 8s, man. When you're tier 10. So I really don't like playing that right. I used to, and I used to go down a little cavern, little cut in by not cavern, but cut in by H7, I think it is. But not anymore. No Artie, which is cool. They got some TDs, which their best TD is the grill. Not worried about that. Their waffle is a close second. They'll get slapped around. And again, like I mentioned before, slap those Hesh rounds in. Hit those waffles. Man, you're looking at the entire health pool almost. So we're going to get down low here so we don't take a shot from the side. Not thinking that anybody really should be in position over there yet, but you never know. So keep an eye on that. It does look like they have a good bit of opposition, but it's only 3 light tanks that are making up the majority of the force down there in the bottom. Which, that's about as much as they're going to do scout-wise on that side. T-54 is getting hit. We got a S.Conqueror, so this should be a good test to show you, you know, weak points, etc. of this tank while using this tank. So he's definitely side scraping as well as I am. This guy behind me is not doing me no justice. This E100 we can't hit at the moment unless we get his lower plate. What heavy is pushing up? Object 257. That is ballsy, man. I really don't want to have to overextend, but I don't want to leave him up there. Fuck it, we'll move up. Can only hope our mediums push up, help us flank these guys. 53 TP shouldn't be too much of an issue if he's fully upgraded. Armor's a little bit trolly, but again, should be able to punch through about anything up here if we pick our shots right. So the 53 TP. Okay. Now again, yeah, we're close to almost being overexposed here with our lower plate. Having to get to where we need to for a shot. I can't hit that lower yet. He's playing that E100 about as good as he can. Use our spaced armor on our turret to our advantage. He's going to drop his clip into him. Again, not really good shots right there. They shouldn't have done that. He wasn't angled enough. And our 257 still holding that side down, or I'd relocate over there to get shots. It's not happening. So what we're going to do is we're going to throw in those Hesh rounds I spoke about earlier, and we're just going to make him rethink about sitting there. And if he wants to stay there, then good for him. So let's move up. Let's actually put one. Okay, turn again. Ah, come on. I keep getting baited into that. He's playing the hell out of me right now in that E100. Now, this was a mistake. What? Come on. Alright, fuck that. We'll go back to AP. If he's going to poke the corner right there, he got a good shot on him. He definitely is eyeing me up. He thinks I'm going to push hard. Let's not take any damage if we don't have to. Come on. I want the 53 just to come back out. There it is. Now I'm going to throw that Hesh round back in. Because he'd fuck the game all up for me right there. So E100's going to use that to his advantage. Now that I got his lower, I got a fucking Hesh round in. Go figure. He's working me. Not that he knew that's the round I had, but... Not in a great angle for that. Oh! Tiger 2. Okay, so we got our ammo hit right there. Got ammo racked. Alright, give me a second. Should we risk it? Because I'm already targeted. And again, we don't have the gun depression to play that game with him there. So, 257 gave up on us over here. That's cool. We might have a shot on this medium without getting shot from behind here. Oh. Nope, nope, nope. So yeah, we're going to hit him. Again, we could hit that medium that was there, but it's not worth it. We'll take the damage off the Scorpion. Yeah, we'll hit that all day. We'll protect our lower plate here and let him just try frontally hit us. Yeah. And again, that spaced armor on the turret is fucking awesome. He's out and we'll get the spot assist for that. Feel he wants to poke back out. Just a little bit. And we're going to hit him again. Let's go. So already we're sitting at 2,500. Still that Tiger 2 to get into a few other tanks. He's getting shredded though. I do want to flank him, but again, I don't know it's fully out in that field. Still can't believe they made the 50B a medium tank. That's poor situational awareness right there. That waffle or whatever was out there. I guess that Scorpion G pegged me. Good lesson right there. So my teammate wants to move up. We're going to move up. Ah, the tree's in my way. Unnecessarily going up there, getting shot again. See, when you play, anytime you played a littlest bit like stupid, man, you'll regret it. Gotta constantly not be dicking around. We'll take the track target hit too. Nice. So we're gonna spin over here. We're gonna drop back down, go through mid. Anything we have shots on will hit. So now we're over 3K. Some assisted damage, 2 kills, some track assist damage. And yeah, not a bad game. Not the best, trust me. I am not the greatest player by all means. I have my moments where, you know, I can drop a good, you know, couple thousand damage on you. When I say a couple thousand, like 5 to 7 on like just a good day. Who knows? And you know, I see people out here playing this and, you know, running the table. And I have those days too. But even on a, you know, subpar day, you bring it out, drop 3K, get some assisted, get a little blocked. You know, it's an alright tank. It's a good tank. Again, you know, we're not the fastest, so when we get in a situation like this, we're trying to fight for some extra damage at the end to kind of pad the stats or, you know, help your team out in a situation. Not really going to happen. And freedom, okay. Don't have this one completely in the bag yet, so we'll see how we do here. 7-5-8's hurt a little bit, about half health. We'll tell him to hold up. Death Star just fell down into a cavern. Probably gonna get shot now. That's awesome. And that freedom, man, he's in an awesome spot, haul down. But I do know right there where that just pinged red, that is a vulnerable spot under the spaced armor. So he's gonna come up slow. We're gonna hit him a little bit more. Right? Ah, come on. A little bit. Now he knows we're here. Okay. 7-5-8 is gonna kind of maybe try and help us. Nope. Now that he's exposed fully, there it is. And right there is where you can hit a haul down freedom. I mean, freedom's great, but And you know your weak points on them. And dusted. Let's go, man. Threaded the needle. So, let's see. Can we get 4? Nope. They got him. So, good game. In the Super Conqueror. See what we end up with here. Oh, yeah. So, 3 kills. 3,700 damage. Over 1,100 assisted. So, a little over 4K. Almost 5K total damage. 2K blocked. Whatever. Took third because the STB1 dropped 6K and 4 kills. Good for him. Okay, nice, good game, good win. So that is that. All right, well, that is our wrap up there of the tier 10 British Heavy Super Conqueror, and a little bit of what it can bring to the table. If you've enjoyed the video and you're not doing so already, please drop a subscribe to the channel. It is always appreciated. If you are not following me on Twitch, go check that out. You can see it down there below. And we will be doing another installment on another tank to review next week, so be sure to check that out at that point in time. Still don't know what we're going to do, maybe something down the Soviet line. And yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed the video, and I will catch you next time. Take it easy.